Hello everyone, this is Miss Self. I'm going to take you through our Canvas page just so you can figure out how to navigate it and everything you need to know on there. So here's our home page, and there are three really important buttons on here that you're going to want to know how to use. So first of all, we have our daily agenda, and when you click on that, it's going to open up this presentation. And as you can see, as you click through the presentation, it's going to go to our daily agenda slides. And so this was our first day, but as you click through, you will go to the following slides, which will be every day after that. Anytime you are absent, you're going to want to come to the daily agenda and see what we did that day. Going back to our homepage, we also have these two buttons which will take you to two very important Google Forms. First of all, our grade change form, and second of all, our request to retest form. So anytime you have a grade in PowerSchool that needs to be changed for whatever reason, you can click on this button and it will open up the Google form for you there. Or if you need to request to retest, you can open up the Google form through this button. Now, the only options you're going to see over here to the left are Home for Homepage, Modules, Grades, and Syllabus. This is where you can go for the syllabus, but I'll show you where else you can find it. Homepage will always bring you to this page. Grades is where you're going to see your grades, and finally our modules. And modules is where you're going to find everything that you need for this class. Our modules are going to be set up by week and by day. So on any day, you can see exactly what you're going to need for that class period. I will try to always link a printable notes packet, but that is completely optional. If you come to class, I can give you a copy of it there. Otherwise, you're just going to want to take notes on notebook paper. Then you can see each of the days of the week are labeled. What you'll notice is some of these assignments have a little note here that says submit or mark done. Those are the things you are going to be required to do outside of our Teams meetings or on your own. So if it says submit, that means that is an assignment that you need to turn in. And if it says mark done, then that's probably going to be some kind of notes that we are not going to do together. You'll see that there are some notes that do not have a mark done next to them. And that's going to be typically because we're going to do those notes together. So what I do is I just go ahead and post those notes here for you in case you're absent from class for whatever reason, then you can still access those notes. So our chemistry math notes, we are going to talk about chemistry math in class. But if for some reason you missed that, you can still come to the module on that same day and find the version of the notes. When you open your modules right now, just week 1 is posted, but when you open it, the most recent week will be at the top. So when we finish week 1, week 2 will be posted and it will be above week 1. Your course overview module is going to stay there for a little while, and then once everyone has completed that, I will move it to the bottom. Also notice on Friday you will always have your weekly quiz, and that will be something you need to submit. It is at the bottom, which means you should wait until you have done everything else before you take it. Also notice the due dates are listed here. This week I just made the same due date for all the assignments just in case there's any technology issues the first week and anyone gets a late start. But later on, these will have specific due dates throughout the week, and the quiz will always be given the entire weekend to complete. Sometimes there will be an additional assignment on Friday, but not all the time. Most of the time it's just going to be your quiz. At the top you'll see that it's telling you to complete all items, and that means any of the items with this little circle over here are things that you need to submit or mark done. Just to show you what that looks like to mark done, if we open up these notes, if you finish taking all of your notes, you will just go up here and click mark as done. And when you go back to your module, it's going to show a little check mark. And once all of those check marks are complete, this will say that you have completed. Although the entire week's assignments will be posted at the beginning of the week, I'm going to ask you not to work too far ahead because, like I said, some of this stuff we're going to be doing together in class, and I do want you to be present for that. So just because these notes are posted already does not mean that you should skip class because you can do it later. Those notes are only there for you to reference later on if you need extra help or if you had to be absent for a legit reason. One last thing I want to point out is if you are coming to school 2 days a week, so if you are hybrid, then your module might look a little bit different sometimes, because what we're going to do is if we have a lab or something, then we're going to do that lab on Tuesday for Monday, Tuesday students and on Wednesday for Wednesday, Thursday students. So you might see that Tuesday and Wednesday are combined. And you're just going to have to be really careful to look at that and read it and see if it's something you should do at home or in class. And I will make that as clear as I possibly can. Maybe the title will say do at home or do in class, but just be very careful and make sure that you're doing those on the right day. Alright, that's about it for our Canvas page. As always, please let me know if you have any questions about how to navigate the Canvas page.